Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lies official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. When Talia encounters Belle in the plaza while carrying a bouquet of flowers, she informs Belle that the flowers are for someone really special. She is overjoyed to have another chance to work with Chanel. When Belle became her attorney, all of her second chances began. Since then, everything has gone perfectly, and she now has Chanel. Talia offers Belle a rose, thanks her once more, and departs after Belle tells her to surprise Chanel with her flowers. Johnny marvels at how he had thought they wouldn't work out as they kiss at Chanel's house. Chanel tells him she wants to be with him and gives him another kiss. She simply isn't certain about Talia. She likes her, but they've never had anything like that. She will need to let her go gently. Talia suddenly knocks on the door while grinning broadly. Talia begins raving about how amazing last night was and how maybe they might hang out again as Johnny uncomfortably departs. Johnny wasn't just dropping by. Chanel informs her when she stops her. Talia comments that it must not have been simple to let him down after telling her that he still had feelings for her. I said, I didn't. Talia understands what Chanel is saying and begins to cry as she learns Chanel and Johnny are reconciling. Chanel drags the conversation out haltingly. Chanel, I don't deserve you. Talia departs as Chanel tries to apologize and comfort her that it was just timing and she merits good things. After attempting to determine how long Jada has been in Joyce's room, EJ hangs up the phone and goes off to shut her up. When Joyce is being questioned by Jada in her hospital room, the assassin is given the option to either confess to the attempted murder or turn on her boss. As Joyce continues to act like a nurse, Jada sees EJ's message on her fake phone, wondering whether Ava is out of the picture yet. Just as EJ enters and tells her to be quiet, Jada pushes once again. Wow, Mr. Demora, it was a welcome surprise. When EJ asks whether she's implying that he's Joyce's boss, he replies that he's her lawyer because she believes he can clear the situation. Ava Vitali shot this poor woman, and EJ, who was just watching the news, wants to assist this woman in need. After a little period of silence, Joyce consents to have EJ represent her. She is advised by Jada that this is a mistake, but her offer is still valid. Joyce says she scares her when she leaves. In search of Ava and Harris, Rafe and a police officer barge into a vacant hotel room. Only a leftover pizza and hospital ID bracelets are available to them. When Sean, who is obviously inebriated, arrives to give assistance, Rafe tells him he shouldn't have come. He makes an attempt to boot Sean out and tells him to stop and consider what he's doing to Belle and his kid. Then he requests that the officer take Sean home. The policeman follows Sean as he charges into the square and orders him to get back in the automobile. Sean is to be taken home by him. Belle assumes control and queries what's happening. She is astounded when he reveals that he desired to work tonight. Like this, he's wasted. He is struggling, and Belle informs him that drinking isn't helping. When Sean complains about everything that went wrong, Belle assures him that while she understands, neither Beau nor Victor were at fault. But if counseling isn't helping, they might want to think about going to a residential facility. He is shocked. Rehab. She only wants to assist, but Sean nearly chews off her head, brings up lying about Philip and standing in for him, and then screams at her for cheating on me every single time we have a problem. Yikes. As Belle tries to send him home, he brings up EJ and starts ranting once more about everything he's meant to get over. After attempting to reach him, Belle takes out the rose Talia gave her. Tripp apologizes to Wendy for ending their night early when they return home. He is aware that EJ attempted to murder his mother. He enters his room and discovers Harris and Ava. Ava gives Tripp a hug and tells him what happened right before Wendy arrived. Ava can stay for as long as she has to, but Tripp then inquires as to why Harris is there. He expresses regret for his various brainwashing tricks. He is merely there to assist Ava. Then, After Ava has revealed that Susan is still alive, Trip asks suspiciously, "So you started seeing Susan?" Ava claims she had glimpses of Susan and that she recalls watching her go. Susan has peculiar abilities. Psychic abilities. Ava and Harris want to travel to London to find Susan, but Trip and Wendy look at her as though she's lost it. She also needs Trip's assistance. Harris has connections in the false passport business, but Trip is needed to deal with him. Although they are aware that waiting for the passports will be too lengthy, Wendy interrupts. "No, it will not. She used to often create phony identification. She only needs real passports, so Trip and she pull out the ones they were conveniently holding. Then they engage in an unplanned picture shoot. Talia remembers warmer days with Channel in the closing moments of the show and takes a shot at the bar. When Sean enters, he asks if he can join. Up until Channel knocks on Johnny's door at the Dimmerer mansion, he paces, anxious about Talia. Jada tells Rafe what happened when she gets back to the hospital, and neither of them seem to buy EJ's account. As they look for Ava and Harris, they will obtain a warrant for his phone. After her encounter with Harris, EJ tells Joyce that she is fortunate to be alive. But Ava is in for a rude awakening if she thinks he's going to keep her safe from me, I said. Ava and Harris are awestruck by the false passports when they return to Trip and Wendy's. Trip is concerned for her security, but Ava gives him a hug and tells him that Susan has to know. After giving her another embrace, Trip advises her to return home safely. On Days of Our Lives, Belle is concerned that Sean is taking a dangerous turn, while John and Marlena have something special in store for Joseph. Peacock is presently the only place where Days of Our Lives is broadcast. Subscribe to Peacock to ensure you never miss an episode. Please be aware that we might get a small commission from any purchases you make after clicking a link in this article. Days of Our Lives spoilers state that after giving birth to her daughter, Sarah Horton will battle for her life in the days to come. She claims that Rex Brady is the child's father, while Xander Kyriakis, Maggie Kyriakis, and Bonnie Lockhart Kyriakis are aware of the reality. Will Sarah confess the beans after a near-death experience? Days spoilers suggest that during the week of September 11th, Sarah will experience some form of condition. She'll probably be all right, as the weekly preview depicts Sandy handing her newborn girl to her. She might come to a conclusion when she is about to start fighting for her life, though. At the end of the day, her daughter had two parents, despite the fact that the entire motivation for this lie was fundamentally rooted in fear, not wanting to be around Sand because of his dark side. Would she want to pass away, knowing that she deceived her ex about a significant matter? What would take place if Sarah Horton were to pass away? Where would Sarah's child end up if she died? Maggie and Bonnie, who are both aware of the reality, would probably intervene and inform Sandy that the child Sarah had just given birth to was his. They wouldn't in any way permit Rex to adopt and raise the child, not because he's a bad person, but just because he isn't the child's father. Find out what happens next on Days of Our Lives by reading this. Sarah might realize that she can't protect her child from its real roots. In the event that she had passed away, Maggie, Bonnie, and most likely Rex would have stepped up, and Xander would have ended up with the child in any case. Because of his transformation, Xandy merits to know that he is a parent. Could Miss Horton be aware that it is time to be truthful? Will Sarah ultimately inform Xander this week that he is a father? Comment here with your opinions on this plot. Watch your favorite Peacock soap opera closely to find out what happens next, and check this page frequently for the most recent Days of Our Lives spoilers, news, and updates. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.